There's a snake on the path. No, he'll slither my way, babe. No, don't aggro him. No, he's striking. He struck at you.
Victorians are on weather watch tonight with torrential rain and powerful winds set to lash us tomorrow. We've been warned to prepare and thousands are doing just that.
We're starting a Great Southwestern Walk today, 250 k's ahead. We're both very anxious but we're excited. It rained a little last night and it looks like it's going to rain all day, but that's the joy of this. It's a massive adventure.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
We're going to do it. Let's do it, babe. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Alright, let's go. Right, off we go. And here comes the rain. Here we are, coming up to the lighthouse. So these are the markers that you're following, little trail markers. Sometimes they're a little hard to spot, so you just have to kind of look. You can see by Hammy's pack, our packs are massive. Oopsie, I've got to put my rain hood on again. Packs are massive because we're carrying all our food for 14 days, or for 12 days really, because for 2 days we'll get food in Nelson and Cape Bridgewater. But yeah, it's a lot of stuff to carry with the tent, the food, your clothing, everything you need, especially since the weather is pretty unpredictable at the moment, which means you have to have more base layers and things. Here comes the rain again. But yeah, our packs are pretty heavy, but by the time we get back they'll be pretty light, so every day they'll get a little lighter, which is one good thing. So yeah, we're just having rain, sun, rain, sun. It's 4 seasons in one day, but nothing can dampen our spirits right now. So we're coming up to the railway line. They said it was flooded. The track goes over there. This is where... Yeah, it's flooded. Okay. We'll have to walk on the rail line. So we're in the Cobabuni National Park, I think. And we're heading to Cubby's Camp, our first campsite for the night. Hoping it's not too far off. We are just arriving at Cubby's Camp. I have never been so happy to see a campsite in all my life. Just pretty Hammy's laughing because he agrees. We've just been having a chat saying when you get to hiking this distance with heavy packs in your 50s, if it's a choice between packing ibuprofen and Veltaren gel or that extra pair of underpants, seriously ditch the underpants, because you need the other things more importantly. We are here. So this is Cubby's Camp. There's a picnic table and a fire pit and toilet down there, and then there's a little two-sided shelter with a table. Trying to get warm because it's freezing. Good morning, love.
Morning, sweetie.
Yesterday was Hammy's birthday, so yeah, it was nice to spend his birthday doing something we both love so much. We're hoping for better weather today. It's day 2 and we're heading from Cubbies to Cutout Camp, and we actually had a pretty good night despite the bad weather yesterday. I think we were both so tired. Looking forward to it. We are here. How's you going today, babe?
It's tough going, I think.
It's just the weather's been good to us today.
No, it has. The paths have been very muddy though. That's
Yeah, true.
been awful.
What was the lovely thing you spotted and nearly stepped on in the grass?
A big red belly
Snake?
snake, yeah.
Yep.
That was great.
Part of the reason we came this time of the year was to avoid too many snakes, and of course we've already...
Come across a big boy, yeah.
Yep, hopefully that's the last one.
I'd say.
Not too far to Cutout Camp, and yeah, we're going to try and beat the rain. Arriving at Cutout Camp. Yeah, looks good. Shelter, toilets down there. Good morning.
Morning.
It's day 3 and we are heading to Fitzroy Camp, our biggest day today. We have got to bypass the camp and go on to a second camp. So the weather is beautiful, there's blue sky, and we're hoping it's going to be a really, really good day today.
Yep.
And hoping to see some good wildlife and birds along the way. So here we go. So yes. Vegetation has changed a bit here. It's not so much forest fern here as there was back there. There's more sort of Australian native bush interspersed, and it just seems a bit drier than it was further back. So we stopped at Kobobuni for lunch. We're just having a wrap with some salami and peanut butter. We are having a quick coffee, and I'm having a Plant Crunch, a plant-based protein bar, cranberry and coconut flavor, and busy boiling up our water for coffee. We're about just over halfway. Hey, we're about over halfway. So how far do we still have to go, about, babe? About
Probably
10.
10, 11 k's.
Yeah. So we've entered a section of forest heading towards Fitzroy. It's very burnt out. You can tell they've had a fire here a little while ago. This is why in Australian bush you have to be so careful when you light fires at campsites. Got to make sure you put it out with water thoroughly. So we are having a quick break. We have no idea how far we are from Fitzroy, but yeah, it can't be more than probably...
I don't know, we're looking at 2 to 3
4
k's at the most.
Oh, you reckon not even 4 maybe at the tops?
Well, 4 at the top.
I don't know.
Yeah.
The measurements that they give and what we've tracked on our tracker don't seem to match up, so we never know from day to day whether we're walking further or shorter or the actual distance, they say. So who knows? But nearly there, and these mozzies, they're so massive. So we are hiking into Fitzroy. Yeah, we had to climb over a few trees today. We had to climb over and balance on a log to get over a swampy river. Hemi had a leech on him the other day. I've just pulled one off my neck and my hair. It's all the adventures and part of hiking, I guess. We're looking forward to just relaxing. It's 4 o'clock. It's taken us about 6.5 hours today. Our bodies are feeling better with the more we hike. When you have a big day like this, it's exhausting. So we're gonna just chill now, try and have a bucket bath. Very, very happy to be here. Hemi's happy, I can hear. What was that, darling?
I said, woohoo!
Woohoo! He's so tired he can't even go woohoo! It's like woohoo! Yeah, I get it.
Morning.
Right, what day are we on? We're on day
4.
Day 4, and we're heading to Muleside Camp. And we've come to a notice that says it's a decision point, but we've been told the track through is clear, there's no flooding, so we're going to go ahead and get going for the day. Just left Cobabuni National Park and we've entered Lower Glenelg National Park. It's a black and yellow-tailed cockatoo calling. He's in the tree above me, but too far to video, I think. But you can hear him. There he goes. We crossed over Inkpot Road and started down the track and stopped to have lunch. We realized looking at our maps that this track actually crosses back over Inkpot Road. If you want to do a shorter route, you could just go down Inkpot Road. Cuts out about just over 1 kilometer, I think. We're tempted to do that because it's so hot today, but it was a choice of walking on a hard gravel road or walking a little bit further on the softer path through the bush. So we've opted to go through the bush a little bit further. There's a snake on the path. Right there by Hemi on the ground is a snake. I can't, he's looking my way.
Okay, I'm going to make him go, okay?
No, he's striking. Shit, he struck at you. Alright, he's gone into the bush. Shit, he didn't get you, did he?
No, of course not.
Oh my god. He was right in the path and Hemi saw him like the last minute. I think it was a copperhead. That's terrifying. It's not funny, Joel. So we found some feathers of, I think it's the emu wren. It's very wispy, its little tail feathers. We found them on the ground here.
Two others.
Yeah, there are 2 others there. So we saw the sign from a distance and we read it as Muleside Camp 5 kilometers, and we went, there's no way, they've lied about the distance, we can't be another 5Ks, and then when we got closer on the board it looks like 0.5 kilometers. So you'd think they could have just put 500 meters, it would have been less stressful for everybody. So we've just arrived here at Muleside, that's the canoe camp, because the Glenelg River is just over there, and a lot of people actually canoe up this river. And here is our walkers camp. First day at the Glenelg River, we're going to be walking alongside it for a lot of the trail, and there's our campsite.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Freezing.
Freezing.
Oh, that is too precious. She's got her little Joey in her pouch, and he keeps peeping out every now and again. Hey, Mummy. Oh, look at his little head. How sweet is he? Good morning. It's day 5 and we have another beautiful day today. We are heading from Mulside to Battersby Camp. About a 19-kilometre hike today, I think. We're walking alongside the Glenelg River. The little eastern yellow robins were out this morning while we were having our coffee, and it was very pleasant and very pretty just sitting watching them. Yesterday was a very eventful day. It was a bit hectic with the snake encounter, and we just want to say that we would never ever advocate touching a snake or trying to shoo a snake like we did. Hamilton works on a farm. He's used to seeing snakes here and there. That snake wasn't going to move. It was sunning itself, and once he went past, we could see it was a bit on high alert and felt a bit trapped. So I wasn't keen to go around the back of it as he had, because you saw how quickly it struck, and that's why he tried to chivvy it off by tapping the ground with his stick first. Yeah, we wouldn't suggest ever that you do that with snakes, especially in Aussie. Stay away from them. Let's hope today with the heat we don't find any more. So the scenery keeps changing from forest, and now we're walking in the area more like the heathlands. So we're down at Pritchard's campsite. Hami's about to take a dip. I'll try and keep it PG. There he goes. Don't turn around, whatever you do. I'm not swimming because I've got huge blisters on my feet and my toes that I've dealt with this morning with tape and plaster, like reams and reams of tape and plaster, and I can't get that wet. And there he goes. Cold.
Oh, yeah.
Stay in and let your muscles cool, babe. What? Oh, it's a big one. It's a blue-tongued lizard. Okay, I can cope with these. They're better than snakes. Did you think it was a tiger snake initially? So these Australian grass trees shoot up tall flower spikes. Good morning.
Morning, love.
It's I've lost track, day 6, I think.
Day 6.
Yep, we're heading to Patterson's camp. It's a shorter walk this morning, 13 kilometers or so, which we are really grateful for, because it looks like it's going to be another really hot day. And yeah, we're looking forward to a shorter day, arriving earlier and just having some time to relax and enjoy the afternoon. So hopefully it's going to be a good walk. Yep. Hi, Mum. Sorry, Joey. Oh, sweet. He was having his lunch. So there are 2 koalas up in the tree there. We walked past, and this bird that you can hear in the background was calling. I turned around to see if I could see what bird it was and spotted the koalas straight away. Otherwise we would have walked right past them. Oh, they're just loving the sun. Look at them. Hello, he's looking this way. Stopped there on the lawn just now, and the leeches were just everywhere. Hamilton pulled about 3 off himself, massive ones. Just got to be careful in the grassy areas. So just coming into Patterson's camp, about 13.5 k's today. It's very pretty. We're right on the river. Good morning. Hi, love. Day 7, and we're leaving way earlier than we normally do, just before 7 o'clock, because we've got a long hike to Nelson today. I've got seriously sore blisters, and it's been very hot the last few days. You have to watch out when you're walking that you don't trip in the holes. because there's so many along the way. It's a bit hazardous. If you're gazing out at the view, you could twist your ankle. Red-bellied black snake on the path in front. So we are arriving at the South Australian section. Yep, so we do a short loop in South Australia and then we loop back around and into Victoria again. Let's hope South Australia has less snakes than Victoria. That would be really nice. Come on, SA, you can do it for us. So we're heading for Simpsons. It shouldn't be too far off. What?
Big brown snake.
Oh my God! Another snake.
Yep, the big light coloured
Is it? Where is it?
went that way.
It's gone.
Yeah. That looked like a brown snake. He was
a
thicker
brown-
than my handle.
What, like-
that thick?
Are you joking?
Yes, about
I think that's an eastern brown.
Yeah.
Those are so poisonous.
It was a light brown colour. Really disappeared.
When you're tired, it's actually a problem because your mind is not focused. Hey? So we're coming into Nelson and heading towards the estuary. It's really, really pretty. Wow. There's like an island out there with a monument on. I think it's a monument. Yep, final stretch. Good morning, we're in Nelson and that bird.
It's going nuts.
The original plan was to head off today along the coastal section, but our plans have changed. We've decided to cut our trip short halfway due to just severe blisters that I've got, foot injury. Rather than pressing on and having a miserable next week where it's supposed to rain all week, we're actually gonna just come back and do it another time. We're packing up today and we're heading home, and we're hoping to do the coastal section, and that way we'll enjoy it more and hopefully the weather will be better for us as well. We've really had an awesome trip, the 125 Ks that we've done. Seen amazing wildlife. It's been an awesome trip, but actually looking forward to getting home and sleeping in my own bed on a comfortable mattress and having a hot shower.